Also, one more thing before we get into the fun stuff, Halloween episode. Tell everybody what I've been doing today.
Well, he's been gone all day long, picking up magic. Guy has retired. He's no longer doing magic. He wanted to get rid of his collection, and he knows Wes is into magic. And so Wes bought it from him.
So
you can spew more detail about that.
A friend of mine in high school, I was showing magic in class, and he looked over and he said, I know how to do that. No, you don't. Because, there's kids in high school.
Yeah.
I know that. I know that. You don't.
You know how you did that.
No, you don't. Yeah, my dad's a magician. Yeah, right. Well, you don't know how I did this trick. And he couldn't duplicate it, but he may have known a method for that trick. And we started talking. He's like, no, seriously, come to my dad's house. I'll take you to my dad's house. I went into his dad's house, and his dad had a magic room. It wasn't like this room, but he had a shelf with magic on it.
Well, in all fairness, he wasn't a full-time magician, right?
No, but
so
he had a magic room. That was the first time I've ever went to someone's house that had shelves of magic. Yeah. And I was like, oh, wow, you are a magician. Mm-hmm. And he was very nice to me and really showed me around. I was just a high school kid, and he's treating me like I'm a magician and showing me around his magic room. And boy, I've only seen him a couple of times since then. And then him and his wife and you have become friends
on Facebook, which is just
just random.
Random.
And it's a new wife.
Friends on Facebook, and she was like, "Oh, what do you do?" And so I said, "Well, we do magic shows as a family for a living, and I'm a health coach on the side." And she goes, "Oh, what's your husband's name? What is your, because I said you're the magician, the main magician." And I said, "Wes Iseli." She goes, "Oh, my husband knows him." I said, "That's not surprising." And and then just went from there. And she's like, my husband's selling his magic because he's retiring. He don't want to do it anymore. He wants the space for something else. So got those two hooked up, and yeah.
That's what I did today. And there was some really cool stuff in there. There's stuff there was a candle trick, and I'm not gonna be able to explain to you guys what it is without showing it to you. But there was a trick where a candle, the center of the candle vanishes. It's like a large stage illusion. It's a classic in magic. Will I ever do it in a show? No. Do I want one? Yes. So that was really cool. And I've kind of always wanted one of those since it fooled me bad as a teenager.
By him?
It wasn't in his house. No, it was in another collection I saw. And the guy was like, really, that fooled you? Because it is just a stage illusion, but it's a candle. A girl in a box, she can move. An inanimate object is not going to get out of the way of swords.
Right.
That's what fooled me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I got that. I got one of our first illusions we did together. I put your head in a box and stuck swords in it. Mm-hmm. So I got one of those head boxes, but it's got like 30 bows and arrows, and then you show your head vanish, and you put all these arrows through the thing. Bunch of books, DVD. I got a van load of magic.
Yeah,
it was a van load of magic.
Literally a van load.
So
took it the whole van.
It was a good
cargo
day.
Van. It was a good day. On seats, an open wide van.
He didn't have boxes, so it kind of spread out. Wasn't packed tall.
It's still a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot. But it was a good day. And after this podcast, I'm gonna go through the collection and go play. So I'll make you a fire.
You gotta find places to put it. I told him, I don't care that he goes and gets magic. I just don't. We moved to this house with the purpose being bigger magic room, plus he gets the garage, plus he has an outdoor work shed. Please, let's not have crates of magic in my laundry room, in my kitchen, in the living room, like we did at the old house, because we had no room. I want room to live.
Our kitchen.
Please don't let us start creeping into living areas. I don't care if he wants, we have the dining room decorated with magic posters and everything. That's fine. I don't mind that. I'm just saying I don't want crates in the middle of my kitchen again. That's all.
We had packing crates that looked like a metamorphosis trunk. I had 2 of them.
Yeah.
Literally, you could fit people in these, like 3 or 4 people in these boxes. And it was orange crates for my friend Dennis Phillips.
And they were stacked in our kitchen for years. For years. They were stacked in our kitchen for years until we put the house up for sale, and we had to put a whole bunch of stuff in storage so our house would actually look like a house.
And I had illusions in the basement, and she had to walk sideways to do the laundry.
To get to the laundry, yeah.
But this house is quadruple the size.
It is a lot bigger. I'm just telling you, please, you're getting more and more magic, I feel like, just about every month. And it scares me that things are going to start creeping out into living areas.
Well, I
and I'm
told
going to be
Lana-
walking sideways again to get to things. and I
Lana
don't
gives me
want
a hard
that.
time when I show up with magic. I said, Lana, look, I have a trunk load of magic, a van load of magic. Oh, great. I said, honey, when I'm dead, it's yours. Wonderful. She's so hard on me. She's mean to me. So anyway, let's get into the Halloween episode. All right, we're 10 minutes into the show. Let's get to the Halloween episode.
Okay.
Anyway, I got magic. It's sentimental to me, that magic. Real quick, let me recap, because that was the first magic collection I saw. And how crazy is it that 30 years later, 25 years later, it's now my collection.
Yep.
That's just weird. It's weird. So
Yeah,
who's
it's
going to
so
walk
weird.
through this door to see this collection and end up with it when I'm dead?
You say that like I'm going to sell your stuff.
Check us out online at wesiseli.com and patreon.com/Wes_Isley for behind-the-scenes videos, blooper videos, never-before-seen footage, discounts on merchandise, magic trick tutorials, and more. That's Wes Iseli, spelled WESISELI.